Watch your man, then you should watch him.
Yeah, mine's 2 week million a week. 5 shows made 3 million a week. But now looking at the beastie elite. Too bad you.
All right, y'all, before y'all get to reaching in the comments, let me just say this. It is so crazy how Cardi B is now releasing a hair care line right after a stylist just was calling Nicki Minaj hard to work with went viral. Ain't that kind of weird? Like, I'm just saying, Cardi B just seems to happen to want to drop her hair care line on the day that she going on tour where it's not sold out. Let's go ahead and get into the tea, y'all. First, y'all, the shade did not come in a tweet, okay? It did not come in a diss song, and it did not come in a product rollout. Because tell me why the internet is trying to drag Nicki Minaj over a stylist clip. Y'all listen to this.
I've seen her abuse so many of my peers.
When you say abuse,
I don't like my lip gloss. I'm gonna wipe it on your shirt. I don't like that you saying, hey, after you set everything up to do an amazing video, everything is set, and now you say, hey, I missed my dad's wake. I have to go to the funeral. He's already dead, isn't he? I can go. I'm trying to give you the edited version. I remember Hype Williams. He asked me, can I do something for him? I'm like, yeah, bro, whatever you need from me, just name it. It's all good. I want you to do some makeup for Nicki Minaj. Hell no. No, I have turned her down more times than a little bit. Shout out to the Barbs, whatever. I love all you guys. I just don't think she's a really nice human. And if I know that, I'm not going to allow you to push me in any way. And I've seen her abuse so many of my peers. No. Abuse. And I'm keeping it real. That is something where to suffer that much abuse, it's just not okay.
No, she's missing like a sensitivity chip in her brain. There's something wrong.
Everyone has a price, and there's no money that I would take.
It's so crazy how people come out with their critiques out of nowhere, and you're saying that Nicki Minaj was hard to work with. We don't even know you like that, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever this situation was and whatever it is, Nicki Minaj has already said before that Nicki does not accept the pickle juice, and I am not mad at Nicki Minaj for that because I am literally the same way. So next, you know what I'm saying? But it just seems so weird that with this thing going viral, you guys want to bring out a Cardi B rollout with her talking about her hair. Like, come on now. Like, this is so weird. That is just not random. That's shade with a business plan. Like, and if you think Nicki Minaj wasn't the elephant in the room, you haven't been paying attention. Like, let's be real, okay? Because let me just show you how shade works in the industry. It's never direct, it's never obvious, and it's perfectly timed, okay? Because while Nicki is being dragged through the same tired, she's hard to work with narrative, suddenly the conversation shifts and the hair care line enters the chat. Like, come on now, that's just weird. No names mentioned, no tweets saying, but the message was loud enough for fans to hear it. So that's why we're talking about it today. How Nicki Minaj became literally the moment again, and how some people still can't build without positioning themselves against Nicki Minaj. That is so crazy how Atlantic Records does not realize that she can't sell a tour ticket, she can't be talked about, she can't sell an album unless she's talking about Nicki Minaj. Not even just Cardi B talking about it, but her fans, anybody. If they're talking about Nicki Minaj, they're going to get some type of, traction. That's just what it is, And I personally feel that Nicki Minaj doesn't need to sell products off of her controversy. Like, she is the controversy. You know what I'm saying? That people keep selling off of. Like, that's just what it is. From the MAGA, from whatever Nicki Minaj decides to do, whether it's somebody she's decided to be with, whatever. People get hit tweets. People, this is what it is. But what y'all have to remember is that Nicki Minaj has never sold herself, as a hair guru, a natural hair influencer, or, a hair care authority. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just never been Nicki Minaj. Nicki's brand is characters, rap dominance, and visual fantasy. That's what Nicki brings. That's why whenever we get, any type of like the nails, or if you get the perfumes and stuff like that, it's all a part of Nicki Minaj's personality. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Cardi B positions herself in hair care, is a rebrand move. You know what I'm saying? And rebrands usually come with a flop, you know what I'm saying? Like a tour. Like, that's just what it is. And she gotta hope, and she better pray that she's able to put the time into these type of products. You know what I'm saying? That's why Rihanna is no longer in music, because she is fully focused on that. You know what I'm saying? She's fully focused on her beauty brand. So if you want to pursue that type of career, then that's where you're gonna have to be. You need to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? No shade. But it's probably gonna be easy for Cardi B because Cardi B isn't one to write all of her music. So, I mean, listen, that's no shade. Cardi B just don't write her music. I heard that before. She said that she gets help and all this stuff. So it wouldn't be hard for her to not be in the studio to read songs. You know what I'm saying? And she could be, in the the warehouses with the people making the hair care stuff, because of course Cardi B has no hands in this stuff. Cardi B is just the face of it. Y'all know that, but that's just what it is. But of course everybody's on the internet talking about Nicki. They're talking about her hair. They're talking about all of this stuff. But I want y'all to remember something. Nicki Minaj has beautiful hair, and anybody that is trying to drag Nicki Minaj about her hair, like, it's just so crazy. But it's you guys' own opinion. If you don't feel like she has a full head full of hair, that's you guys' opinion. I'm not finna argue with nobody about nobody's opinion. Nicki has hair. Her hair is long, and it is what it is. In my opinion, the stylist narrative, because everybody tied to me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, this propaganda trying to make this new smear campaign of Nicki Minaj. Like, y'all tried to make it look like Nicki Minaj was difficult to work with, aggressive, and unprofessional. And with Cardi coming out and bringing this brand to life, you know, it's like her trying to say, oh, well, you know, guys, look, her hair is like this, but you guys come over here and get my hair care stuff. And then, you know, that's what it feels like. That's what it seems like. And that's what I feel like the propaganda is trying to give. You know, of course, everybody that doesn't like Nicki Minaj, they like Cardi B. But you got to remember, the people that love Nicki Minaj is not because they don't like Cardi B. It's because we love Nicki Minaj. So everything that you guys try to do to try to break that bond with us, with Nicki, it's not going to ever work. Y'all have to really work a little bit harder than what y'all be working. Like, it has to be just a little bit more effort than what you guys put in. Because what you guys are not ever talking about is that Cardi B, and because listen, if you want to compare these two girls together, let's talk about it. Because Cardi B's going on tour right now, and Cardi B tried to use the NFL to sell her tour, and it didn't work. You understand what I'm saying? Cardi B's out here giving away tickets and everything. And what Cardi B don't realize is these people are paying attention to your moves. Your label is paying attention to how you're not selling. Your label is paying attention to you trying to, you know, you be an opportunist by dating and PR stunts and stuff like that. Nicki has to do none of that. You understand what I'm saying? Nicki bought Meek Mill with her on tour because that's just somebody she was messing with. Nicki's personal life has nothing to do with what she does in music. You guys started making that by you know, getting in her business. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing's gonna happen for Cardi. So I just hope that she's ready for the scrutiny and the pain that is coming behind what's going to be with this tour. Y'all so worried about Nicki Minaj's hair and everything else, but y'all really need to be worried about that tour. Y'all really need to be worried about why y'all not listening to that album. That's what y'all need to be worried about, because trying to make it look like Nicki Minaj is unprofessional and then bringing out a hair care line, like a low budget one at that. You know what I'm saying? What happened to whip shots? Like this video, subscribe to the channel, y'all. We'll be back with another video a little bit later. Bye.
Now, before y'all slide to the next video, here's something you can actually do while y'all are bored, okay? You can actually play games and get paid for it. If you hit this link that's right here in my description or scan this QR code that's right here on the screen, you can literally download and sign up for free right away, okay? It's so simple. Download and create an account with your email and password. It takes seconds. Inside, you'll see a wall of games and offers. Pick one you actually enjoy, play through the levels, and then the cash lands literally in your free cash account. And it's like turning your downtime into a side hustle. You won't even be noticing, okay? Most people pull in like $20 a day, but if you put in the effort shit again, you'll be probably making a little bit more than that, okay? So all you gotta do is spend a couple of bucks if you want to in the game. You know what I'm saying? You can hit the levels faster like you do on any other game, which helps you unlock, you know what I'm saying, bigger offers and payouts. That's how some users end up with, you know, earning hundreds of dollars, like even up to $500 on certain games. But if you do not want to spend nothing, you can still stick to the free levels and still cash out every day. Like, the whole point is that instead of just sitting there scrolling, you're playing and literally earning money at the same time. So when it's time to cash out, and you got options, PayPal and gift cards. So if you are curious, go ahead and hit that link in my description.